Welcome back, everyone, to BBB Sharing. I'm Evie, Director of Ignite, sparked by BBB. And with me today, I have a very special guest. I have an over 45-year veteran of the real estate industry, Mr. John Finn Jr.
Hey, Abby, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to be here.
It is good to be here. It's Wednesday, but my mind's on Monday. So it's been a while since I've spoken to you. I think a little over a month over email.
Yes.
And I've been trying to get you in here. I finally got you. One of the things that I wanted to ask you, first of all, you have such a prolonged experience in the industry, which is amazing. I feel like I almost never see so many years of experience under someone's belt doing something. But you've been doing it since you were young.
Yes, my family, we've been in the real estate business. My brother and I were the fifth generation. My great-great-grandfather was a sailor in the Union Navy. He came home to the far end of Chesterfield County, Winter Park. He repaired roofs and made repairs to people's homes. My great-grandfather built the first African-American school on the far end of Chesterfield County. My grandfather had a mill. My dad was a contractor for 45 years. My grandfather used to say, we have sawdust in our blood.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And so my brother and I, in the late 70s, early 80s, we became the fifth generation Finns in the real estate business.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's all about legacy with family businesses.
Absolutely.
That's the most important thing. I come from a family business and my dad reminds me, he's like, this is what I've built so that you all can be in it.
Yeah.
And now I'm here working for the BBB.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people say, I can't work with family. And me and my brother go, how can you not?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
there are a lot of family members that I just don't understand how they don't get along.
Yeah, we're raised in the same house. We have the same set of values. We possess the same faith. And if that is your core, I cannot understand for the life of me how they can't work together.
Exactly.
But we love working with each other. We have a great day all day long, every day.
That's amazing. How has the Finn family values, how has that contributed to your work ethic, to your values in the company? What are some things that you take with you from your household to your other household, your job?
Well, one thing I take from my father and my grandfather is it's all about family. Mm-hmm. It's a team, but it's like a family. You hear some people say, we're just one great big happy family. Well, I've got 25 first cousins on my father's side, and I've got 35 first cousins on my mother's side.
Wow.
And I can tell you with a certain degree of accuracy that there is no such thing as a great big happy family. Somebody in that family is upset at some point, almost all the time. But what we have in the model that we follow is we do things to bring the team together.
Yeah.
My father, his employees, he would if they needed doctors or specialists for their kids, he and my mom would do the research for that kind of thing. Of course, my grandfather, his guys, he would pay them, he would cash their checks and all that kind of stuff. And as growing up, that's what me and my brother saw. Yeah. We saw as actually, it looks like they're kind of interfering in people's lives, but but that's just the way they came up. So when we grew up and went into the corporate world, we didn't find that kind of protective.
That is so incredibly true.
Yeah.
When I graduated from VCU, my
first
you went
job, to VCU.
I did, yes. My mom went to VCU too. Go Rams, you're right. We got to support our local university. But one of the things that I noticed when I started working for corporate America was I was just a number. It didn't feel like.
That is certainly the feeling I had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you leave a family-oriented company that really has embedded family values, just like your company has, which by the way, the family company you are the senior managing broker for the
United Real Estate Richmond. I'm the
That's
senior
right.
managing broker. My brother is the principal broker. We are the largest African-American owned real estate firm in the Mid-Atlantic. We're the fourth largest firm in Central Virginia,
Yes,
in
sir.
the Central Virginia market. We have over 200 agents. So we got a pretty big team and
Oh, yeah.
and,
You guys
and
have
it's a
got a
big
lot going
family.
on for it.
Yeah,
I was
it's a
saying, so
big family.
that's what's so important, is to be able to work for a company that has so many family values embedded into it. I think honestly, today, in today's age especially, that is a priceless quality to have when you're able to go to work
Yeah.
and feel like your boss supports you.
Yeah. Fortunately for us, we made a active decision.
Mhm.
This is the culture that we're trying to develop.
And you have to make sure that,
Yeah, we left the corporate world and said, hey, we don't want to do it like that. We want to have a significant family culture. And so what happens is when agents are with us, they're part of the family, they're part of the team. But when agents leave us, they're not a part of the team, but they're still part of the family.
Yeah.
And a number of them still call me and ask me questions, and I'm proud of them as they branch out and do different things and get involved in different areas of real estate.
that's amazing. Now, sticking on the whole family aspect, how has being on construction sites with your father really influenced your career choice?
Oh, wow. It's my dad had us. I tell people my dad had us out there at 12 years old working on construction sites, breaking all kind of labor laws. And we are hauling shingles and setting cinder blocks around the foundation for the bricklayer. And so I've learned, I knew what a joist was when I was like 6 years old.
Learn the trade early on.
Yeah,
That's how
and
it's done.
and so, when it comes to real estate, and often there are issues as it relates to the construction of a property. It gives you a particular insight
Mm.
into the repair or the concern.
You also probably catch things that a normal real estate broker would probably not catch on a property.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see things or more still, your client will see things and you can be able to tell him, well, this is something that you really don't need to be concerned about. This is not a major
And
issue.
it probably makes them feel better, a little bit
Yeah.
more on the spot about stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an invaluable aspect to have when you're working with
Yeah.
other people.
It is an advantage.
Yep. What are some things that you've noticed, over 45 years of working? What are some changes that you've seen in real estate,
And
especially in Virginia?
45 years, that's like, actually in 2026, it'll be a total of 50 years.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like you could think, yeah, I've been around for a while. I've seen some
Congratulations.
yeah,
That's amazing.
well, thank you. I've seen some changes in the business. One of the more noticeable things is technology.
Mhm.
When I got into this business, and nobody had a computer.
Google everything.
Nobody had a computer or a cell phone. It's an opportunity for agents to do more and be more by taking advantage of the technology that's available in this business.
Absolutely.
Buyers and sellers have a greater access to information as it relates to properties and buying properties. A long time ago, you got in the car with a real estate agent and they said, here are the three houses you're going to look at, pick one. Just
Exactly.
pick one, and that was what you saw, and it's like, I remember people riding down the street and we'll pass a house. Well, what about that one? And it's you don't have to do that now. You just go online and you can see what's available. It makes the industry more transparent And that is one of the things that we're going through now as an industry is we're making an effort to be more transparent to buyers and sellers about the information that we provide in the real estate market.
I think that's very actually amazing of you all to do because so many people nowadays don't really, there's such a lack of education when it comes to personal finances and what it takes to actually buy a home
Mhm.
or a property nowadays. And I feel like people just they don't understand what they're walking into half the time.
Yeah. And that is another thing that I have seen change over the years. We are like a one-stop shop. We own a title company, to do your closings. We have a relationship with a mortgage company in-house, inspectors. You can come to us and everything is right there in our shop. We have affiliates, and those affiliates work closely with us. And again, they become a part of the family and a part of the team. It is much easier these days to receive all of the assistance that you need at one location.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
I remember when I was going through buying my first home, I looked at my dad and I was like, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 24 years old and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to show you how to grow up and be an adult, make adult decisions. And I was like, well, thanks. Good thing that you're here.
Yeah, in today's market, we can actually bring you into the office and, just have a consultation with you.
That's amazing.
And we can just sit there and on a 75-inch screen, you can kind of look at what's available, what works for you, what's in the area that you want to be in, what's the number of bedrooms or whatever that you want, and is it in my price range?
Yeah.
And before you even get in your car to go look at anything, and you get an opportunity to narrow things down.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like so many people, one of the biggest struggles is they kind of have an idea of what they're looking for, but they can't ever they spend so much time on Google looking for what they want and they can't even find it half the time.
Yeah. Again, back to technology, photographs, videos. When I first got into this business, if you had just one photograph of the property, from the outside, that was big.
Really?
And now you've got,
Like at least 30 or 40 posted up.
yeah, our listings, we have websites. You can, 1534 Main Street. You can just go to the website and look at it and get all the information that you need. Well, not all the information, but you can certainly make a decision whether or not it's something you want to see.
Yep. That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
It really is. That's called leveraging technology and evolving with it instead of letting it pull you down.
Yeah.
Which I see a lot of common themes with a lot of companies nowadays.
Yeah.
Instead of evolving with the technology and being better with it, they just let it drag them down.
Or either they fight it. You have to embrace it.
Yep.
Again, I've been around 50 years, so I'm a little slower than some, but not as slow as most.
But you try, which some people don't do.
Yeah, well, I got a great team. My team's young, and so they encourage me to say, hey, come on.
Yep.
Bring your lawn kicking and screaming. But that's one thing that we provide is, we just have state-of-the-art technology in our shop. We are a franchise, so our corporate office is, just basically a technology hub, providing us with things and so that we may serve our clients better.
That's amazing. So how can people get in contact with you?
Well, it's pretty simple. It's John, S as in Sam, Finn Jr., Jr. at gmail.com. John S. Finn Jr. at gmail.com.
Okay.
And 804-513-5355. And that is my direct line.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that is United Real Estate Richmond.
United Real Estate Richmond, 9011 Arboretum Parkway, Suite 120, zip 23236.
Perfect.
Give me a call.
Of course. If you're looking for some advice, what better person to ask for than a BBB accredited business who came in here to talk to you all today and give you some great advice and give some information on his background and his experience.
Yeah, give us a call at United Real Estate Richmond.
Thank you so much, Mr. Finn, for coming in and talking to me
Oh,
today.
it was great being here with you.
It was great being with you as well and getting to talk to you more. It's better meeting someone in person and getting to know them in person than reading about them on paper.
Yeah, or emailing each other
Or
back and forth.
emailing each other back and forth, of course. Everyone watching on YouTube, please make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. It really helps out the algorithm. Share the love. And if you are listening on Spotify, make sure you do the exact same thing. Thank you all for listening and watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.